Good evening, friends. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Faith Storms. I am a licensed social worker and therapist with special interests in EFT, energy healing, and human design. If you enjoy this video, please hit my subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when I post new content. So tonight I am doing the first of a series of videos on human design. Human design is a system for understanding oneself that is quite complex. However, there are some basic descriptions from it that can be very easily applied and very simple and very transformative. I was introduced to this over 10 years ago now, and very reluctantly. I was working with a practitioner, an EFT practitioner, and she had begun to learn about human design and wanted to share it with me. And at the time, I was like, no, I'm not interested. I don't want to learn anything new. And for months, I told her no. And finally, I relented, gave her my personal information. She ran my chart. And the next time we met, she literally described my life to me. And I cannot tell you what she was telling me about myself, but all I can tell you is that my responses were, really? How do you know that? Oh my gosh, I've struggled with that all my life. Oh, that's always been a problem for me. And finally, I was like, how do you know all these things about me? And she said, it's in your chart. And I was like, okay, I guess I got to know everything there is about this, because I have never had anyone give me so much real, useful information about me and my life and how it had been going. It was remarkable. I began to study human design. I dove right in, and come to find out, that's in my design too. That's in my chart too, the way I went about it, which I'll explain as I go along. Human design posits that it takes 7 years of working with your design to transform and to be unconditioned. We are conditioned to be certain ways by the world, society, other people, etc. And it takes about 7 years to do this deconditioning, cellular, I believe they call it, cellular transformation. And let me share this. I began to study human design year after year after year. It was either in my 7th year of studying human design or the year after that I wrote my book. And I don't think that's coincidental. So, human design is really remarkable. And I've now been, like I said, studying it over 10 years. I have enjoyed sharing this with individuals one-on-one, some friends, family members, clients, and wanted to begin to share this here because it is remarkable. Okay, so I just want to give that little bit of background and a quick listing of different topics that I am going to cover in upcoming videos in this series on human design. So the first thing I'm going to cover are there are 4 types of individuals in the human design. I will go over those and describe them. Generators, manifestors, projectors, and reflectors. Those are the 4. And I'll explain what it means and how they operate and what their strategies are and what their energy is like, what their energy fields are like. Then we're going to talk about inner authority, which is how each of us determine how we make choices in life, how we make decisions. It's according to our inner authority, and we all have different types of inner authority. I'll explain that. I'll also talk about splits. We all have different parts of our system that are connected or not connected. I'll explain that. And the centers. Human design postulates that we are 9 centered beings. We have 9 different centers in our energetic system and in our personality and design system. There are 9 centers: the head center, the ajna, the throat center, the identity center, the sacral center, the root center, which corresponds to the root chakra, for those that know chakras, the spleen and emotional center on either side, and then the heart and the will center. So those are the 9 centers. In human design, each of these centers is defined or undefined. And when we get to centers, I will explain what that means and how each we operate in different areas of life from our different centers. And the key to all of this is knowing who you are, how you are, and then being what you need to be the best you, to be in harmony with your design. Many of us are conditioned to use strategies in life that do not match our design. And of course, that's going to lead to failure and frustration. It's not going to work. So it's really important that we know who we are, how we operate, and then to work in harmony with that, and to find correct people that we can work with and collaborate with, to find right places, and all of that, each according to our design. I will explain all of those things in short videos so that you can understand. If you are interested in human design but have not gotten your chart yet, your human design chart, you can go to jovianarchive.com and get a free chart. You plug in your information and up pops your chart. Now, that website also has all sorts of things you can buy and purchase: courses, classes, data, books, all that. But the chart is free. Anybody can go and get their free chart, and you can plug in. And if you have like a kid, you want to know what their design is, you can plug in your kid's information. There's not a limit to how many free charts you can plug in and access. And I will put that link in the notes below in the description. So, human design, I'm so excited about it. I love human design. It has helped my life make sense in so many ways, helped me make sense to myself. And that has been very important to me. So thank you for watching. And if you're interested, check out the Jovian, get your chart, so that when I post the next video on types, you'll know what type you are and can begin to understand the information in your chart. All right, have a good evening. I'll see you next time.